It's a strange world. If I was to tell you that you're going to die in 12 months from now, 1 year, you are going to die, and I was certain of this, could you honestly tell me that you're happy with your life so far? That you're happy with the life that you've lived? With everything you've done, every decision you have made, and every relationship that is in your life now, and every mistake you've ever made, can you honestly tell me that you're happy with that? Can you honestly tell me that you would regret nothing? That you have lived in such a way that you feel comfortable if this moment was your last? If that breath you're taking right now was the last breath you'd take, would you be truly happy with this question? With your life, with yourself? Too many of us would be regretful, would panic, would be scared because we have underexperienced. You're terrified because you haven't really lived. You've been living in a society that has taught you have to buy this and to buy that to be happy. It's taught you that if you want to eat healthy, you have to buy expensive produce and spend all of your money on health products. That you have to go to a gym, a building to go and do exercise. The world has taught you so many things, and you're so blindsided by the reality because of this. And that's not your fault, because we're all wrapped in this same agreement. And that's what society really is. Society is only what it is because we all agree that this is how we should live. If I said to you that you've got a $10 million car, and I want to buy your $10 million car with 2 packets of A4 printer paper, you'd laugh at me. But if I was to buy your $10 million car with banknotes, you'd be very happy. Why is this? Because it's the same thing. The printed paper that we call banknotes and the printer paper are the same thing. Just your belief in the ability of the printer paper compared to the ability of the banknotes. It's the only difference in our reality. And when we begin to move past this idealization that we need money to be happy, we need money to live the life that we want, and we need money to just be happy, just live, just have peace. Too many of us chase money in order to attain peace and attain happiness and to attain success. Many of us believe that success is found in money and fame and riches and possessions. But in actual fact, the richest people in the world have almost nothing. If you ever get a chance to go to anywhere in Africa, and especially in the remote villages and remote cultures, and even in the Western world, if you go to remote places in the countryside where you're far from general civilization, you will find people being happy, people who still appreciate life. They don't have much money, they live off the lands, they work hard all year, every year. They never stop working for their life, for their survival, and they appreciate every moment that they have. Life may not be easy for them, life may not be very simple at the best of times, but compared to what we have now, it is very simple, and that's where the beauty comes. The beauty comes when we understand that we don't need all of this stuff in our lives to make us truly happy. And we accumulate not just things but emotions and our beliefs at how we're supposed to feel. Let me put it this way. If I was to put you in a room with an animal, and I said to you, you have to eat this animal. You can't leave this room until you kill it. You have to kill this animal. And then I'll let you out and I'll let you eat because I know that you're hungry. The chances are you're going to say no. You're going to call me barbaric. You're going to fight me and say that I am evil for making you faced with the challenge of having to kill this innocent animal who has done no wrong. But if you was to walk into a restaurant and ask me for that same animal, but wrapped in bread and a few vegetables on top, and you couldn't see who killed it, you didn't watch it die, you weren't there when it was alive, you didn't know this creature even existed, I bring it to you on a plate and you thank me. And then you come back to me and say, I really enjoyed that food, I enjoyed that pig. I really enjoyed that pig because it made my taste buds water. Suddenly now it's okay that somebody had to kill this animal in order to feed themselves, in order to eat that night. Somebody else had to kill this animal, and that's okay because it wasn't you. Now you see, this is because society has taught us that killing any creature, like human conscious or not, it is wrong to kill any animal or any creature in cold blood. Unless you absolutely have no choice, we know that it's wrong to kill any living creature. Yet we eat these creatures every single day. We eat pork, we eat beef, we eat any meat that we can. So you see, we carry all this baggage with us. We carry these belief systems, these ideas of who we should be. And that's why we're never truly happy, because society tells us what we can and can't do, what we should and shouldn't do in order to be happy, in order to survive, in order to thrive in this modern reality. But this just isn't the case. And we know there's a better way of living. We know there is a new way of being. We know that we can come together, we can stand up, we can rise up as humanity, and we can come together for the collective good of this world. We seem to be the only creatures on this planet who have language, who can talk, who can organize and communicate. So why not do the talking for every living creature on this earth? Because the undeniable truth is this. This world is slowly dying. The earth may still be turning every single day. The moon may orbit the earth every single day. Things never stop turning, but that doesn't mean we're still living. We go to work every day, but that doesn't mean we're living. We're merely existing in a world that needs our help so badly. But we're distracting ourselves. We're avoiding looking at the real problem. There's a virus going around right now, but this virus isn't the one you're thinking of right now. This virus is humanity. This virus is us. This virus is our ignorance. This virus is our stubbornness that stops us from seeing the truth that's really right in front of our eyes. This virus is the human modern way of life that we've become so blinded by. Remember this: if something in this world is free, it is because you are the product. When you used to be able to get things for free just because the person selling wanted to help another being. And now it's become so selfish. So when you go into the world today and you go about your normal day, your normal way of life, remember this: every time you smile at a stranger, every time you hold that door open for the old lady down the street, every time you show a random act of kindness, you're creating a ripple far beyond what your mind can see, far beyond what your brain can conceive. That ripple gets handed down through humanity, and whether you can see it, whether you believe it or not, you create a powerful ripple, and that ripple is so powerful because it's bound by one thing: love. Love is the most powerful force in this universe, and one that we all crave most. So when you have the chance to spread love, not hate, not fear, but love, take that opportunity by both hands and don't let it go to waste. Because this world needs love right now more than anything, and if we can't all be loving towards each other, then what do we really have? If the world came to an end tomorrow, we would all hold hands. So let me circle back to the beginning and ask you this one question. If you had just 12 months to live, would you honestly say that you lived in a way that would make you proud? You only get a short amount of time here on this earth, here in this lifetime, in your body, in your mind. Can you honestly say that what you've done with yourself in this life is something that makes you proud? Proud to have lived and proud to have served. What have you handed down to humanity? So let me ask you this question one last time. If you were to die tomorrow, would you be proud? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you got something deeply meaningful and resonant with your soul from this video. And if you did, be sure to give the video a like and share it out with your friends, share it with your family, so that these great messages can continue to reach those who need them most.